Welcome to Session 7 in the Spiritual Gift series that we're going through. Our theme verse comes from 1 Corinthians 12:7, where it says, "To each one is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good." So my question as we look at this today is, what is good? In that scripture verse, the good is when you're helping others. We've talked about that already. Another verse that goes along with this theme of good is a familiar one from Romans chapter 8, verse 28. It says, "All things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose." All things working together for the good. And we struggle with that because we go through some hard things in life. But interestingly enough, this scripture verse is in the context of a struggle, in the context of struggling or suffering. Back to verse 18, where we begin our study here today, it talks about the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed. And so as we think about good versus groaning, this text talks about lots of various aspects of groaning. The good is beyond what we can see. It is that which is preparing us for that in the future. So as you look at these various themes in this text, you're going to find the sufferings of this present time and the groanings that are part of creation. We physically groan in our bodies. We have pain and ailments and all manner of things. But not only in the physical sense, also as internally, in our character. Verse 22, not only creation, but we ourselves who have the first fruits groan inwardly as we look forward to the redemption of our bodies and the coming of Christ. And then the last one is found in verse 26, where it talks about the Spirit will help us with groans too deep for words to express. I encourage you to wrestle with this, the good that God intends versus the groanings that we experience. And it might look more like a zooming out of a lens of a camera, where you start out in the close-up, personal, physical sense. Then you step back and look at it from a little bigger perspective, and then ultimately looking at it from God's perspective. I hope you enjoy this study as you compare and contrast good versus groaning.